Now, next up, we had a couple of friendly games to go through. As you know, Rugby Challenge loves to screw up pre-season. It skips one and automatically plays the next one before you even start the year. So we do have two pre-season games, two tough pre-season games against Stade Francais and, of course, the carryover champions, Claremont. We play Stade Francais in round one of the top quartiles as well. So this is a bit of a guide as to where we're going to sit. Of course, we've let all the new players start in as many positions as possible. So here's a little bit of a highlights package of what happened in those games and how we fared. Are we ready for the new season? And of course, let me know who stood out for you as performances go, because I want to know who was our best 15 for our first match of the season. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and of course, take them into consideration. Form is a great thing. Let's check out how we went. First game, of course, was against Stade Francais. And this pre-season, we were without a number of players who were still injured from last year. So, no MONTPELLIER for these early pre-season games. No Hamadaj, no Rolhak, no Willemsen, no Gorado. But that's okay, because as you just saw, we signed a whole stack of players, and they're all in the team as much as possible here. Shioki, Tolofua, Kulisi, Underhill, Stunder, DuPont, Lopez, Raka, Harris, Vantakawa, and of course Minozi at the back. Teddy Thomas filling up that right wing spot with no player like MONTPELLIER about in this team. They've got a decent enough side too, Stade Francais, but we'll take a close look at them when the season gets underway. Here's a look at the bench. We stacked some good players on this bench, but let's see how we go. First rule hit out of season.
Set.
It all started out with a simple scrum for the Stade Francais side, and they made a beautiful set piece work out of it as well. Coming up from the scrum, moving it to the left-hand side, set piece, you can see it there, shifting out quickly to Tom Pinkers, who had the wheels to go around the outside of a pretty averagely defending Teddy Thomas. Great start for Stade Francais, and Tom Pinkers, the Australian, gets on the scoreboard first, and you know, it was only a few minutes into this game, and I was already worried about what this fruit drink team were actually able to do. How easy they made this happen, shifting from the right-hand side quickly to the left, and they run for the opening try. Tom Pinkers. Nicolas Sanchez lined up the tee for the fruit drink side as they nudged themselves up to a 7-point buffer. Good kick there from the Argentinian, and they were up early, 7 points to 0. They look to spark their way out of their 22 here, Stade Francais, and this is the first real look as to what the season might be like. Minozzi got it at the back, and we were keen to run with the Italian, but a swift clothesline, hanging arm, sees the first yellow card of the new season, or pre-season at least, and this kind of changed the game a little bit for both sides. First chance to attack. You see, I sit outside the 22 here, and I line out to launch something special. DuPont feeds to Raka, and the winger puts on the fancy feet. Away to Minozzi, and we wanted him to run, and he ran like a beautiful horse in the open field. It's the first try to our Italian fullback, Matteo Minozzi. That's what we like to see. Simple play, a big break through the middle from Alvaretti Raka, and then the finish from the Italian was sublime. Numbers to spare, but how dangerous is this? Having a player like Raka just smashing up through the middle there, and there was no chance for the likes of Lopez to even get involved there at all. Minozzi's got a try, and I like seeing him get involved. Lopez, of course, was the number 10 jumper. We know what we get from the likes of Bello, and of course we will give a chance to Tommaso Allen in game number 2, but first we'll look off the tee here for our new number 10, Lopez. Easy, it's 7-all. Deep down in their own territory here, the fruit drinks were looking to spark something out, and at the back was Chris Harris, and he looked to make something happen himself. A great little dummy and step through there. Vatakawa were almost overran the pass, but a great offload from Harris, and there we see the pace and excitement of what Vinami Vakatawa can do when he's got the open space. Had to go back for the pass, had to stop, had to regather his speed, and still no one got even near him. Harris looked a little bit dumbfounded with the chance there, a lazy tackle. And look at him, Vatakawa, he's like, come on Chris, run a bit faster, you useless slug. Either way, the try is scored, and we take the lead for the first time. A little bit of a tougher kick this time for And number 10, Lopez. But as you would expect, this man, he's an expert off the tee. He's going to make it 14 points to 7. Jeez, don't give them away that 7 points. Of course, the yellow card is still in effect. Big impact, 2 tries. Back on the attack again, and this time the forwards get into their work. Look at Demba Bumba. Don't worry about Vatakawa. That was all Demba Bumba. Short ball, using the forwards, a lot of room around the ruck. And that was the finish of class for Vatakawa, but how about Demba Bumba in the tight? Love the work he does, and he just trundles on through. Capelli with the hit up. We're using the forwards here, trying to get them involved, seeing who was a big tackle-breaking expert. Stunder was right there, but what a pass as well. Don't discount that from Demba Bumba, how good he is. The ability to break the line and also find the pass out wide. Excellent work finding Vatakawa, 2 tries on his preseason debut. It's great to see 3 tries from us, Minozzi and Vatakawa with 3 of them. Great work, and here of course is Lopez to add the extra 2. Make it 21-7, my friend, and let's get down to the second half. It's an open play chance here for this Stade Francais side, and they quickly shift it out wide to Tom Pincus, who goes over the top, a little chip and chase. Oh, and a beautiful regather as well.
Release.
Now they're just a couple of metres out, and this is where they're most dangerous. Towards the corner they go. Great tackle with defence, just a metre or 2 short. Switching it inside, trying to use the power, and there it is! Johnny May of all people, not the one you'd associate with a big 1 metre hit up, but he's the man that gets the job done for Stade Francais, and they are getting their way back in this game now. Their second try has been bookending 3 great Montpellier tries. Good defence on the left side from Alberti Laka as well. Good to see with that shift in and the powerful play from Johnny May. Dangerous player. Like I said, we'll dissect this fruit drink side a little bit more when we get into the regular season. We do play them in game number 1 of the season. But for now, we need to damage control. Still half an hour left. And this team here are still just within touch. 7 points of difference. 21-14 to score. We have seen this Stade Francais side is dangerous from the set piece, and when they turn over your scrum that easy and they all go into the right areas, it becomes very dangerous. Look at this, switching it back inside and losing players. We are falling all over the ground, and they finally do break the line. Up the middle they go, looking out wide. There it is, the pass, and it's a beautiful one as well to Johnny May, getting away from Alvarez Laka. Not many players can do that, but Johnny May is rapid, and once he got on that outside shoulder of Raka, he was gone. Set play from the scrum, broken through the middle. You see there the midfielders combining, beautiful passing, taking out the defenders, and then there, once he was outside May, he was gone. Great try for the Fruit Drinks, and they will be sparkling themselves back into this game now. Chance to make it 21 apiece off the boots of the Argentinian Sanchez. And of course, if you're a betting man, what do you say? He's going to get it? Yeah, of course he's going to get it. 19-21, 20 minutes to play. Sanchez ties it all up. Well, when you need a hero, there's one man to call on, and that is Schiolke with a great turnover and the counter-attack play out wide. It's Demba Bumba finding Teddy Thomas. And just like that, we turn defence into attack. And Teddy Thomas shows just why he's been one of the key performers in this back line. Gets the finishing touches, but man, let's give it up here for the forwards. Guys like Schiolke, great pass. Lopez frees it out wide, and Demba Bumba said, you're the last defender, you're going to commit to me. Made him make the tackle, and the rest was all Teddy Thomas history. Back in the lead, Montpellier with 15 to play. An important kick here for Lopez as well. Don't want to miss these ones. Chance to put that lead back out to 7. Bit of a breeze. Should be no problem for Lopez. Way out on the right. Sinks it. Easy stuff. 28-21. Well, the time running down. We've got a feed to the scrum here. The 80 minutes are up. We've still got a 7-point lead. And what would be smart here would be just to kick it out. But no, we wanted Stander to have a run because Stander hasn't done much tonight. And he got turned over straight away. And this was where it got scary. Down the left wing. Shut down from Minozzi at the back. That was a great play. to shut it down very quickly, but we were almost in a spot above him. Need to be smart, need to just kick those out. But overall, first game of pre-season, we've come away with a tidy 28-21 win over the Fruit Drinks. 4 tries to 3, Vakatawa with 2, Thomas and Minozi with 1 apiece. Tom Pincus and Johnny May picking up a double there. Sanchez and Lopez flawless off the tee. Good win to start our season, well, our pre-season underway. Next up, we take on Clermont. Yes, the defending champions. And what a way to complete your pre-season and just gauge exactly where you are as a team. Taking on the defending champions. Take a look at the side as well. See if you can notice what's changed in this team. We didn't change much, actually. We just brought on Tommaso Allen at fly half, and we swapped over Vatakawa and Harris in midfield. The rest of the team is unchanged. They've got Finn Russell at 10. Look out for the likes. Oh, they've got Harvey Skinner! Oh, no! How dare they? I didn't notice that at time of recording. Jeez. What scumbags, Clermont. We've got things to do, though, here. Let's gauge ourselves really as to how good we are. I can't believe they signed Harvey Skinner. How many of our former players are we going to see throughout this series? Well, this season, I should say, of this series. It's going to be a big one. Here we go, getting it underway. Tommaso Allen, first touch of the football for him. Big win, as you can see, going from right to left. And Teddy Thomas got us off to a great start. Fielding that ball in straight off the kickoff. And Stunder! What a run! Vatakawa in support. Here's Allen away to Harris. Numbers game on the left. And it's Alvaretti Laka. What a finish! Right off the kickoff. Take that! Shove it up your nose, Clermont. We're here to play this season. Great hands, great starts. And it's so good seeing Minozi in the team. I love the little Italian. He looks exciting. But this from Stunder. Oh, that's why we brought him in. A big power player. You guys said in the comments, we need an enforcer. And whilst I looked for the Jerome Kino sort of 6, well, I think we might have it. And the big number 8 of CJ Stunder. That may be the key to our season. Going with, like you said, guys said again, the 2 sort of open-siders at 6 and 7. Though we do have the option of an Underhill, Colises, and of course it's all Placine, who was our out-and-out 6. Tommaso Allen off the tee for the first time. Made me shiver a little bit there as it signalled its way towards the right-hand upright, but he made it good. He made it 7-0. Well, it was a half of not much action. You see, just 3 minutes remain, and Clermont will hold on the attack, and this was a danger period of the game. You may notice by my tone already, they don't score, but what we see here is some utter commitment of the highest class from Minozi out the wing. Watch this to the corner. Watch that tackle! Get out of here, Clermont! You're not winning this season! It was Harvey Skinner too. Oh, so sweet. Getting in a bit of trouble here were Clermont, and it's only going to get worse too as Minozi. Poor little Italian. 2 high tackles resulting in yellow cards in pre-season. Both of them against our little sparkling Italian. Bugger off, mate. That's the yellow card in the face. Of course, we're here to win. It's only 7-0. What do? We give it to our other Italian. Man, this is bad. We want to win and we're signing Italians. That's not greatest sort of strategy, but a chance here with a low-scoring match like it was. Big win from left to right. So keep that in mind, Tommaso, if you will, when you kick this one. Try to take the 3 and make it up to 10 points to 0. He don't miss. Oh, no, he don't miss. Not a chance at all. Good kick there from Allen, and he makes it 10 points to 0. Clermont with a line-out throw just on their side of halfway by a little slither. And if they can launch something from this, they could be a dangerous side. With the yellow card, we turn them over. And look what we do. Here is Harris, busting through one, creating numbers out wide. Rocket to Vatakawa. What a combination. Expect to see that this season again and again and again throughout the year. We are so good when we want to play, and that is a classy finish. Not much on, it wasn't even our ball, but look at Harris. I mean, we've not even brought on Laumape. And look what these guys are doing. Vatakawa, Raka, outstanding players, and Laumape, Mpimpi, Woo, we are going to be hard to stop this season. That score has made it 15-0. I think that's more important, isn't it, in this match so far? The fact that it's 2-0, Clermont not troubling the scorers, although our defence has been simply sublime. 17-0, the kick from Allen is superb, and we are high and in charge of this one. Again, starting off just inside our own half, and DuPont, a little bit of a rear run and a shimmy and a step and a great little pass. Tommaso Allen, the offload, coming thick and fast, and once again, it's Harris, 3-on-1, finding Teddy Thomas. We just have numbers, always the options, the numbers, the support. It's so damn good. Every time we make a break, there's never a player by himself. He's always got friends, he's always got support, and it's so good to see from the scene. Passing and contact could have gone inside there as well if we wanted to. Vatakawa wanted that ball, but the open man, Teddy Thomas, to finish the corner, and that does cap off a wonderful, wonderful afternoon of rugby from Montpellier. Tommaso Allen will add the icing on the top of the cake. Still 15 minutes to go, but here's a spoiler alert. This is the final scoring play. We take a donut and slam it in the face of Clermont, the defending champions. If anything from this preseason tells me we should fear the fruit drinks more than the defending champions, which is kind of pleasing. It was the last chance to do something special here for Clermont. They got a little bit vicious here out wide before finally going into touch over the extra time, 85th minute. And that was probably their best chance to score. Room out wide, breaking 4 or 5 tackles, but how good were Montpellier? Lamape come off the bench, you see him there in 23, giving a high five to his captain. Well, was he the captain this season, Khaleesi? Not sure we will go there, but overall a great performance, 24-0. I mean, drink that up. Montpellier on fire, Raka, Vatakawa, Thomas. That's going to be a consistent theme. The forwards, as try as you may, they just could not score the tries off the backs. We just scored from long range. Tommaso Allen, 3 conversions, and of course that penalty goal as well. And that does conclude our preseason. What were your thoughts? What did you think about our players and performances? And of course, what do you think about signings? A lot to open up and unpack in today's episode. A lot of new faces, a lot of new names, and a lot of new looks about this Montpellier side. We kick off our season, round 1, against Stade Francais, the team that almost toppled us in pre-season. Let's see if we can turn that around. And ironically enough, round 2 is against Clermont. Who makes these fixtures? I don't know. But we do have, of course, Lyon, Toulouse after that, as well as we make our way through September. But first things first, Stade Francais, episode 1, coming to you all very, very soon. Let me know your thoughts. Who's our best players? Who's our best starting 15? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll see you for game number 1 of the final season in the top 14 here with Montpellier. If you did enjoy today's video, meeting the new players and seeing a bit of pre-season action, do smash that thumbs up. It's very much appreciated. Of course, if you want to see the whole season pan out as we chase glory, do hit that subscribe button. Final question for anyone who makes it right to the very end. I'll know now who it is. Do we play through the Champions Cup this season? Do you want to see those matches? Or do we just simulate through and give you a few little highlights of how we went through that tournament? Let me know your thoughts in the comments if you're here right to the very end. Of course, we'll go through it as we get to the season as well. But thank you all for tuning and watching. Hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you for round 1. Montpellier, Stade Francais on the road. Until then, thanks for watching. Let's go, boys. Montpellier, Season 4, final. Do or die, win or lose. This is the chance. This is the moment. See you next time. Take care.